everyone! Welcome back to Anime Club! God, you are not light. Hey guys, welcome back to Table Talk, the only show where we talk about your topics via the hashtag Table Talk from reddit.com/r/SourceFed or from Twitter. I'm Reina Scully.
I'm William Haynes.
I'm Steven Supton.
We're gonna get a topic now. Huh. Here.
Trish, you have the softest
It's
hand in the
weird,
whole
right?
world.
Shut up! Wait, do it again! Polish! Let's look. Elbows. Yeah!
Holy crap! Every time I look at hands, I like awkwardly miss.
Exactly.
Look at the elbow.
It's elbow.
Whoa!
Yeah, baby!
There's so many things in this world you
love
don't
that.
know.
I know.
All right, at Kelsey O'Neill says, if you could choose what type of apocalypse, zombie, mutant, killer rabbits, etc., which would you pick and why? It has
None.
to happen.
Whoa.
What I don't understand is like people like my sister who watch those like zombie stuff. They're always like, "Oh man, I'm gonna be so prepared when the zombie apocalypse
I can
comes."
so handle
I wish
that.
I was
No,
in that
that'd
world."
be awful.
Why would you want that? For the millionth time, there's nothing. If once I can't go to In-N-Out, I don't want to live in that world. Once I can't get on the internet whenever I want, I don't want to live in that world. So I guess I live in the apocalypse where everything is the same.
What about
Nothing goes bad.
Yeah.
if you have to pick what if you pick the internet apocalypse? Ooh. I think that's gonna be mine, where there's so much entertaining content and so many games and so much to do on the internet that people forget to eat and sleep and we all die.
That already happens.
Internet apocalypse.
That already happens in Asia, you know, where they like forget about their kid and they starve their kid because they're busy playing games.
You know, there's that thing in China where they will send you, people are sending their kids to internet boot camp because they're like, my son plays too many internet games and now I
It
send
can
him
be
to
an
boot
addiction,
camp.
and I
Why would they
triple
send it to
dog
a
dare you
boot
to put that back down without spilling one
I
topic.
bet you I will, Trisha.
Oh, it's
Because-
gonna break.
Ah!
Gorilla Gima.
Power of the puff.
I wish I had one right there and I would have transitioned to the
good.
next topic. But no,
Perfect.
which apocalypse would you guys do?
Well,
Internet?
Internet apocalypse.
Okay, I want a zombie apocalypse because it's the same as having.
do you?
I know, I have such a problem. Okay, so it's very much like having chunibyo, you know, the second school year disorder where you think you're not the chosen one, but you think things are supposed to
I remember
happen
hearing
for
you
a
guys
reason.
talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ever since I saw Zombieland, and one of the characters goes, I was never good at anything in the world before this, so I knew that I was meant for this, where he's just like really, really good at killing people and whatnot, or killing zombies.
Okay.
And every time I watch Walking Dead, it's kind of an
The Walking Dead.
I'm sorry,
I'm just kidding.
The
I have no
Walking
idea
Dead.
if it's either.
That's right, actually.
You really
very
like
right.
zombies, don't you?
I do. They're fun. My favorite zombie series was Dead Set. It's like British and it's a short series. I think there's like 4 episodes. They're 45 minutes long or whatever, and it's amazing. So you guys should check that out. But anyway, I really do like zombies, and I feel like I'm a little bit good at everything, but I'm not spectacular at anything.
So what would you do?
I feel like I would just parkour my way out of there.
So is it all of a sudden you're great at parkour? I'm not good at anything, but I'm gonna parkour my way out of this situation.
Okay, I'm not actually that physically fit, but I used to be very physically fit.
But I don't even feel like physically fit has anything to do with it. Are you
It's
trained in
ruthlessness.
parkour?
It's ruthlessness.
Like, have you studied parkour for years? Because I'm pretty sure that takes a lot of
It's
time
true.
and
It's true. But then
practice.
I watch Michonne and I'm like, I want to be you. I want your katana and I want to slice up zombies. I don't know.
That's
when
not a
are
very
you-
safe
wait.
way to fight zombies. That's
Yeah.
pretty close combat.
I know, but you'll never run out of bullets.
So wait,
you
so
know?
when are you starting your parkour lessons?
Teach me parkour.
And then you can teach Will.
I could teach all of
Like,
you.
I
No, I
wanna-
really can't parkour. Okay,
wanna
all I
do-
did was climb up onto my school at one point.
That's cool.
Right? It was fun.
You,
I
you
parkour
climbed
in
up on your
Titanfall.
school?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
And
Oh,
Sunset
yeah,
Overdrive,
yeah.
baby.
That's true. Sunset Overdrive is kind of parkour.
Yeah, you grind on all those lines and stuff.
I don't think about grinding as parkour though. Is that
I guess not.
technically parkour?
It could be. It's very Home Alone where he
You
uses
can
the
run
pipe
around
thing.
walls though in Sunset
That's
Overdrive.
true. It's
That's
very
parkour.
weird.
You
Very
can run
weird
on
physics.
walls. It's very cool.
But yeah. So you don't want any apocalypse.
I had an
honestly.
idea for a dumb video I'm gonna make in the future. Stay tuned.
Excellent.
Including
All right.
parkour.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Parkour. Sounds so dangerous.
Parkour.
Parkour.
Yeah, I don't want any.
What does Will love? How about Ariana Grande Apocalypse?
Where everyone
Everybody
turns into
into-
Ariana
Except for
Grande.
Will.
I mean,
I'm like, there has to be something that you like enough that you're like, death by that would be okay.
No. Everything.
Really?
I don't want to be killed.
Yeah, and you've entered the void, so you have no tethers to this world. You don't care about anything.
I mean, as long as I get to sit in a room and I can look up.
what if it's like
stuff
a
on the internet.
Steve's fart apocalypse?
Oh goodness.
I mean, we've been
What
through
if
that already.
everyone in the
We've
world-
done that. that already.
What if everyone in the world turned to Steve? Can you imagine that kind of world?
Steve Apocalypse. No offense, Steven. I love you very much. I think I would kill myself before.
We should off each other. We should murder suicide.
We're gonna mercy kill each other, Reina and I.
Okay.
Whoa.
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 All the time. Fleur de Lisbon.
That's
Lula.
Fleur del Zbinen.
You guys did better than I.
Fleur de lesbian.
Fleur de Lisbon.
Fleur de lesbian.
If you were a god or a goddess, what offering would you want at your shrine? This is a great question.
Cheesecake. I don't know why gods are always
A pie?
like. Oh, I do like pie.
I know you like
It's really
pie.
difficult. I don't know why gods are always like, bring me a virgin to be sacrificed at my whim. No, no. Why would I want that? Like, just give me a damn pie.
All right.
That's all
And
you
that
would ask
sustain
for?
you?
That's all I'm asking
But you could
for.
get anything
have
in the
anything
world.
You know how many
want.
people that are afraid of me because I'm a god/goddess?
That wants
you know how many
pie?
pies I can get? I can have pies up to my head. And you're gonna be like, oh, it's me, Steven. I want some of your pies.
But
and I'm
at
gonna
what
say, like,
cost?
you better go over there to the other village. You better become your own kind of pie god. I run these streets.
You're not a pie god. This is an offering to your
mean,
shrine.
what
What
kind
can you
of
do
god?
with all the pie?
I am Kami-sama. I'm the
Pie
god.
is too much pie.
There's no such thing as too much.
There is
no
such thing as too much pie.
The other day I went to Trader Joe's and
I hate Trader Joe's. I
you-
fucking hate Trader
Why?
Joe's.
Why?
It's the dumbest store that ever existed. All the things in the store are just, it's like $5 oatmeal. That's like
It's not that bad.
Fleur
Whole
de
Foods.
Lis oatmeal from some goddamn cinnamon country.
Cinnamon
Every
country.
single thing in Trader Joe's is the worst thing.
Everything you just said sounded like gibberish to me. I didn't get it at all.
Talk about cinnamon.
Whole
Yes.
Foods is bad. Trader Joe's is not that bad.
Whole Foods is not bad.
Whole Foods is way
Yeah,
worse.
Who are you people?
They're so much more expensive.
We're LA hipsters. Go back to Seattle where you drink Starbucks.
The real hipsters are in Seattle.
Damn it. Where they're not hipsters. Utah.
No, Portland is the worst, right?
Yeah,
for
Portland-
hipsters?
There
Yeah,
are
that's
no
where they come
hipsters in
from.
Portland.
You're right, but
No,
there's a
that's
brown
right.
river. I passed
Oh.
by it and it's disgusting.
There's a brown river. What does that
Yeah,
mean?
nothing like against Portland. It's just they have a big brown river that flows right by. It's just gross.
Isn't there like
what's in there?
there's a river in Ohio that like catches fire every year or something like
What?
that?
Is that science?
That's amazing.
I feel like
Why?
you're
Because
just
they're
making
like
this up.
It's
oil
like-
spills. Oil.
Yeah, there was
oil
something like that.
spills.
Either gas or oil or something. But
Methane, probably methane.
Lorena, you always know in science. Just let me believe it's a magical dragon that likes to
Yes.
be caught fire.
Clearly.
The Kohaku River catches fire. Too many anime references.
That sounded
going
so
on.
real. I love it.
It's from
You guys both
Spirited
watch
Away.
anime?
Yes.
Gross.
Ew. I'm gonna say more this way. When have I ever said that? All right, we're way too close.
Raina loves me the most, and it's true. But yeah, my offering would be pie or cheesecake.
Okay,
and
so
fresh.
food.
Don't give me that old stuff you didn't eat. Don't give me the stuff that you had a party and you're
You
like,
don't
we
get
don't
to
want that.
choose?
I'm saying give me the new stuff.
Mine would be food too. Oh no, you can like leave me manga, and that would make me really happy.
But you're gonna get the same manga over and over again.
Why? You're not gonna always get the same cheesecake over and over again.
I mean, cheesecake is good. You can have plain cheesecake over and over again; it's still good. But if you keep
get
eating
different manga.
if you
They
keep
could be
getting
great.
Attack on Titan 1 again and again, you'd be like,
That'd be
damn.
very
That's the
upsetting.
only one I've ever seen.
very upsetting.
Attack
Oh
on Titan,
really? It's
Only
a
one I've ever
great
seen.
anime.
It's the
You ever
only
seen
anime I'll
anime?
ever watch.
But you're a nerdsman.
A nerdsman? No, I'm not.
You look like a nerdsman.
You look like a
What?
nerdsman.
Look how you're dressed.
Will, you look like a paintbrush.
Wait, how? You look like a paintbrush.
I've never been burned that hard. Where's my agent?
Okay,
Sadie? Star?
that's a real person.
Hi, Star.
She's having fun.
Star's my agent.
What offerings would you like at your shrine?
I could go with boats.
Boats. Life-size
Multiple boats.
Like real.
Not life-size boats. What the fuck?
Oh,
just a
toy
tiny
boats.
little boats.
Toy
Little
boats.
boats.
Little boats with like
Oh.
little coffee on top. Little coffee boats that flow by. I wanna. No!
His
A
brain.
train set.
Train set.
How fucking sick would that be? The little train set
love
comes by. Little,
trains.
when I
give
was
me
a
a little
kid,
coffee.
when I was a kid, I always wanted a train set, but I never brought it up. I was always hoping my parents would just get it. Like,
Big no.
I had the
figure
same
it out.
Have
hopes
you
for those
seen
little
movies?
like
Yeah,
those trucks you could
kids
drive
always
around in. You
love.
know, those little
Oh, I
trucks
love
that were like.
those.
But my family was way too fucking poor, and they're still so poor. I'll never.
Oh, my family's poor. Get over it.
We're-
Go
we're-
send them some money.
We're all
No.
poor.
No. No, thank you.
I love my family.
Next topic. I'm sorry. There aren't many.
Steve Apocalypse. I couldn't. I can only handle one Steve.
Yeah, there can only be one.
Shannon says, have you ever had your fortune told? Did any of it come true?
Yes, I've had my fortune told.
Really?
Wait,
You
you
believe
haven't?
in it?
I love that stuff. Okay, so No, I do not believe it.
You don't believe
true.
it. You're just fun.
I think it's very fun, and I think there's a lot of things that people can read off of people's body language and stuff like that.
Just intuitive.
Yeah, that will give them insights to, and if you make vague enough statements, I just think it's fun.
Yeah.
And I like tarot cards a lot,
What do
and
they
I
say
like
about
palm
you?
readings a lot. Well, the one thing that they said that was true, but hello, when you're like 16 and you get your palm read and they say the man you're with now is not the man you're going to marry.
Yeah, it's not an exact science.
It's not. The statistics are pretty good.
In your
that
favor.
fortune teller's right.
I've always wanted to do this series. Like I kind of did it when I did that yoga video I showed you guys. Like I want to do
That
a
was a great
series
video.
where people like I go places and do things for people, and it's really dumb. I've always wanted to do a video where I go get my palm read, and I'm
You should do it.
I'm very me about it.
I'm seeing a video where you go read other people's palms.
Oh no, that is the video that Steve and I had, an idea Steve and I had where we had like
Yeah.
people
You
come to
pretend?
us.
Where you're like, you see, this is
Your love
this is
line.
your food line.
Food
Yes,
line.
And you guys are just making stuff up.
The
Oh,
joke
man.
is you get somebody's hand and we go, oh man. Oh no. And then Steve comes in and
Of
Steve comes
course.
in with his hand and he starts oh, I'm so sorry. But that will never be made because it's not a good idea.
I think it's a good idea. I think it's hilarious. People are gonna hate you.
I don't know. I think it's fun to leave open the possibility that there could be some kind of validity to it that. What do I know? I'm not aware.
Yeah.
I
It's
used to
fun
live in that
leave
world.
the question mark there. I wouldn't like get my fortune told and have them be like, "You're gonna die tomorrow," and then
And you
leave
really
and freak
believe
out and be
them?
like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die tomorrow."
Yeah.
But if I died tomorrow, well, they were right.
You're right.
I just
Whoops.
realized why I'm so sad all the time. Because I used to have that where I'd be like, oh, maybe there are psychic
used to have
people
hopes
in
and
the world.
dreams?
Yeah, I used
Yeah.
to think maybe that kind of stuff
Then
happened.
you started
And I was
hanging
like-
out with Steve.
Then I was like, eh.
You're only farts.
And a lot of Joe in there too. No, Joe, man, none of that stuff's real. Okay, Joe. And then, yeah.
Here's my thing. None of us know.
None of us know.
None of us know anything.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Why aren't psychics real? Why aren't dragons flying in the
But
sky?
if you talk to a psychic, like a person that actually believes that they're psychic, not someone that's just trying to make a living off of it, but if you talk to someone who actually believes there's a psychic or a medium, like, it's kind of fascinating.
Well, actually, my mom is one of those weird
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
say weird. She's one of those
No, she's
people.
No, I'm sorry. She's fucking weird. I'm sorry.
okay,
Mama,
fair.
本当にごめんでもマジで変なんだから。
Reina knows her
Like,
better than I
seriously. She's a fantastic person, but that doesn't mean she's not weird. She reads auras. Like I told you this, right? She'll just come up to you and be like, "You're very green today," or like, "You're very calm. I can tell because you're very blue." And then she went to Arizona on like a mission where she gets powers or energy from the rocks in Sedona.
Oh my God, I love it so much.
Yeah, she did that. It was very.
I wish I believed that.
I also, to some degree, feel like if you invest a lot of truth into it, then it's true for you to some
Yes.
Yeah,
I want to
guess
live in that
so.
blissful ignorance.
Yeah, and you would not
Well,
like
it's
my
not.
mom.
It's just there's a
wanna
difference.
live there.
There's a difference between saying I choose to say that these things don't exist and I know for sure because I'm smarter than everyone else.
Okay.
And saying I don't know.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
could be.
Yeah, she's kind of like that. Like, it's not like she's completely off her rocker all the time. She's very normal. Like, she runs a business. She's obviously fine. But she does look at people and she goes, well, who knows? Anything could be out there. Anything. Magic could be real. You don't know.
Oh,
very
it's
weird.
so lovely and optimistic.
Yeah, it is. It really is. She's really cute like that.
People like
but-
that really grind my gears.
They grind
Where do
my
you get
gears,
off?
Peter
Where do you
Griffin.
go off appreciating this world and all its mysteries? Live with the rest in here.
How many are there?
We're running low on them. This one is from Django Thin, who said, "What is your favorite animated series?"
I'm sorry, I
Did
What
you
is-
just hit him?
in the face.
What is your favorite animated series? Can be cartoons as well. What does that mean? Animated can be cartoons as well?
Obviously, it has to be an animated
They meant
thing.
anime.
Oh, they don't mean anime, do they?
No, they mean animated series can be cartoons
like,
as well for your
Even though
Saturday
American
morning
soul.
cartoons?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, good.
What were some good ones back in the day? Mine are separated
Recess.
between Asian and Western,
Oh.
obviously.
What
Man.
shows do they have that?
In what?
In
Japanties?
Japan-
Beaver, leave it to no, not leave it to
Anime.
Beaver.
What other ones?
Cat dog.
No, I never liked cat dog.
Well, Reina, what is wrong with you? Why wouldn't you like cat dog?
They're not even cute.
It doesn't
They're
matter. Why
attached
do they have to be
another-
cute? Why
That's,
does
Where
it?
they
that's an
poop?
anime thing. But let's be honest, cat dog is gross.
Yeah, it's icky.
The idea of it.
They
is
have-
Angry
gross.
Beavers was great.
They have rats in their house. They have a rat that lives in their house.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Wow, when's the last time you saw that series?
Cat dog, the little blue. rat? And he's like, man, she ain't mad. He's kind of like that.
I don't remember that at all.
He's like a 16th
Cat dog,
century
there's a rat
gangster.
that lives in their house. Cat dog.
you
No. There was a rat that lived in their house.
Are we thinking about the same series?
Hell
I
yeah.
don't know. We're gonna fact check now.
I kinda wanna-
He wears suspenders or overalls or something, and he kind of just tormented them because that's what rats do.
Did anyone see the new SpongeBob movie?
No, I want to see it so
No.
bad though.
I love SpongeBob.
Nah, be prepared to be. Oh,
Winslow.
oh, is that
That's
his name?
Winslow. That's not a mouse. That's Winslow.
Well, what is Winslow?
I think he's a person.
He's
No,
a
he's
tiny
not.
blue
Just kidding.
person. Like I was thinking about it in like '90s cartoons. We love the '90s. Everybody's like, oh,
Yeah.
the '90s were so good. We had so much money. Everything was so perfect. You know the reason why you thought the '90s was so good? Because you were a child
little
and
baby.
you didn't have to pay for anything. The '90s were gross. Like cat dog is the most disgusting thing in the world.
Why are we all so attached to it?
I
Just because
love
we're
the show.
kids?
I love the show. And I thought it was great. But looking back at it, it's pretty gross.
You know
Oh,
what
you guys
was
remember Samurai
perfect
Jack?
though? Oh yeah, Samurai Jack.
Samurai
was
Jack
fantastic.
was great.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That was one of my favorite shows.
What was I
I don't
obsessed
know.
with? Oh, I loved Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold
Hey
was a good
Arnold
show.
was amazing.
Hey Arnold
And that
was
show always creeped me out.
Remember when
Why?
I just don't like his
Remember
hair.
when we did Hey Arnold cosplay on
I
Halloween?
remember.
Oh, no, I didn't like
Gerald.
Helga.
I didn't know you existed back then. You didn't like Helga? I'm
No.
just now realizing she had a unibrow.
I
No, Helga's a
love
little
Helga.
bastard.
No, I love her.
I
She's
related
so
with her.
tsundere.
How?
Have you ever been in love with somebody before and they didn't know?
No, I don't know what love is.
She also has a gum shrine in her closet, so I
like
think
we're
it's
the same
okay
person?
that she's gross.
Like we're the same person.
I don't know why this is upsetting me.
I'm sorry, Reina.
Don't touch her.
I feel better now. No.
Go back to her. And not back to me.
That's what feels right.
Okay.
I'd go with SpongeBob, though.
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob.
If I could pick anyone. Just a huge thing in
Yeah,
my
dog.
life.
Favorite
Oh, shoot.
cartoon? You know, it didn't limit us to the 90s, by the way. We just made that part up.
I mean, because we still watch anime.
I mean, Avatar, obviously.
Oh yeah,
Among
actually, it's
the
that's
best.
my favorite thing ever.
There
is
you go.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
What's that one that's like the thing now? It starts with a K.
Coochie. Coochie.
Coochie.
Korra?
Korra. Legend of Coochie.
Starts with a
Legend
K.
of
Starts with a
Coochie,
K.
yeah.
How dare you?
What's it start with?
And then you called it Coochie?
No, you
How
called it
dare you
Coochie.
make
I
me
did not do that.
insulted? How dare?
Is that good?
I bet
Is that show
Coochie
good?
It's
spells with a C,
fantastic.
too.
Really? Is it better than the Airbender?
No. I mean,
They're different shows.
they're very different.
I like the
Both
ending of
different
Kumar Sucks.
I mean,
It doesn't suck necessarily.
I think that both shows are. I
Incomparable.
talked about it when we used to do TV show about it's somebody else's art, and I don't like criticizing it, even though I just tore apart Cat Dog. But I also said I liked Cat Dog. So. But
also
Cat
like
Dog is an
Winslow was
art.
Okay,
Mouse.
Cat Dog or Legend
What
of
is it?
Kutra?
Avatar: The Last Airbender is a metaphor for the Dalai Lama. What is Cat Dog a metaphor for? A twisted world where like freaking
I
a
have
bomb
no
went
answers.
off.
Yeah, pretty much
A
a
bomb went off
nuclear one.
miles
Is that
away.
really the
miles
story
away.
behind Cat Dog?
No, that's just.
I mean,
what
I'm
it
sure
feels
there's a
like.
creepy
I thought that was
pasta about
I thought that was the SpongeBob story where they're all.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
It's
some weird stuff
like
to that.
off the coast of Hawaii or something. There was like nuclear radiation testing or whatnot, and then all these like fish like started developing. Or
There are a lot of gross names for things in SpongeBob.
I read an article,
Chumbucket.
an interview from.
Chumbucket.
I read an article from Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob, a couple days ago, or like a couple weeks ago when the movie was coming out, and they asked him, "What do you think about these conspiracy theories about the nuclear bomb?" And he's like, no, I don't think so.
Oh, that
Oh,
confirms
that's
it.
so
He
great.
just said, I don't think so. He was very plain in that interview. He was like, I think they asked him, do you think SpongeBob and Patrick are gay? And he was like, no. I think
Whatever
they just,
you want them to
they
be.
want- yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I want to interpret it
great.
that way.
It's
Oh,
the
man.
rest of us. There are wars out there. Kids starving all the time. What's the next question?
Oh, speaking of magic, Maggie Master.
Magi.
Magi? Do you think it's a soft G?
It's probably
Magi.
Magi? Magi. Magi
Mad-Eye
Master.
Moody.
At Krober's 2010, if possible, would you choose a world with every magic or a world of advanced technology? Which would you choose? Which world would you
Wait,
choose
every
to live in?
magic? That's all they said is every
magic.
Not
Just
every
any magic?
school of magic
Yeah,
or...
I think it's all the magic that was ever conceived in like
then magic.
fiction, right? Magic. Oh yeah,
Super
you're
high-end
fantasy.
technology is just trying to mimic magic.
Yeah,
That's what it
Ooh.
is. That's
I liked
constantly
that a
being
lot.
like, oh, I'm gonna make this high-tech thing that's gonna make me seem invisible, or this airplane seem invisible, or I'm gonna
That's
make
true.
this high-tech device that communicates with space, and
Yeah.
then like
Might as well go
telepathy.
straight
If
magic.
you have telepathy, you don't need a phone. If
it's true.
you know, if you have a spell of
question would-
invisibility, You don't need.
With telepathy, like
Not a cloak, a spell.
what if I'm thinking
Well, because
something?
I was thinking a cloak, but a spell's better.
You're right. You're right.
What I don't like about
Absolutely right.
telepathy is like, what if I'm having a telepathic conversation with a dude and I start thinking about like his sister? Like, how do I does he? How do I choose
You
which
can
thoughts I want him
channel
to
your
say?
thoughts maybe correctly.
Oh no, it's all
I've never
good.
been telepathic, so I'm
Yeah,
not
you
sure.
don't
Like,
know.
tell me about your telepathic experiences when someone telepathic.
All of
you.
my telepathic experience.
And
Tell
what
me about
if-
each and every one of them.
What if I'm trying to speak to you in Japanese? Are you going to understand it? Or
Yeah,
is
because
it...
it's thoughts. There
it's
is no
thoughts.
language in your brain. No, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know, man.
I'm doing it right now. I'm trying to say stuff to you.
Daijobu?
大丈夫じゃないよ.
Nonde korewa? We're gonna do that.
Is that real Japanese?
Yeah, that was real. Yeah,
Yeah.
Will speaks really good Japanese.
Really?
Yeah, he's really good.
Did you take it in school, Will?
no. I read a book
Anime.
once and watched anime.
Wow, I love it.
I don't like. I mean, there's a lot of magic that terrifies me. Like, you remember that movie, The Sorcerer's Apprentice, when Neil deGrasse Tyson, Neil Cage, Nathan Cage, what's his name?
I'm gonna let you keep going.
Nick Cage gets trapped in that. That really helped me remember. He got trapped in that
My
thing
face?
for 10 years. Well, no, like I just.
Oh, you thinking about it? Okay.
He shut his eyes.
Oh, that part.
That
okay.
sound that he
Okay,
makes
so-
when he's
so what happened in the movie?
He gets trapped into that thing for like 10 years. He gets trapped in like a vase for 10 years because that's how
Oh,
magic
yeah.
is, and there's no way he can get out.
Yeah.
What kind of world is
There's
that?
magic that can get you out if you know.
Yeah, and it's
No,
every
not in
magic.
this world. Oh,
It's
every
every magic. That's why you can find a way to counter that. There's
Well,
endless
and
magic
because
in
you can
anime.
argue the same thing about
You can make
technology for sure. You can argue about like artificial intelligence and robots taking over this world. If it's super high-end tech. So there's
stuff
good
scares
and
me,
bad
too.
to everything that's powerful, then that's both magic and high tech.
Yeah.
And I speak as if
I
magic
think
actually exists.
I'm one of
in
the
this
few
world.
people in the world that are fine with everything how it is. I mean, like I know there's bad stuff in the world right now, but
Okay.
I'm completely
You like
fine
this
with things.
world.
This world's fine.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Ever since you said Nick Cage, all I can think is all those Rage for Cage memes, and it's just completely throwing me off. Like, that's all I can think about right now.
Oh man, Nick Cage is funny.
He's great. He's crazy.
But actually, if I had to choose between those two,
Wouldn't you choose a world of magic?
it'd be magic.
I feel like it's obvious. Magic. We all love magic.
We make airplanes so that we can fly. If you're magic, you can just fly.
Yeah, I'd like to just teleport.
You should have said
Scary.
any. Can we change it to any type of magic of our choosing?
Instead of every
They're
magic?
different kind.
But see, I'm choosing magic because it's so much more powerful. But then maybe
what kind
again
of
with what
magic
Will
are
was
you thinking?
saying, if the power gets in the wrong hands, maybe it's better to have something that's less powerful.
There's some
I don't know. I
crazy
feel like,
mofos out
I
there.
feel like we're
true.
fucked either way.
get it?
If
You-
it's tech or magic.
fucked
You
if
know
it's
what
in the wrong
happened?
hands, yeah.
If Al Qaeda got magic, oh my goodness.
We would be effed.
That would be really
But
bad.
then there'd be also like really smart dudes in the army who'd be like, I've been studying
Yeah, they can
magic
counter that.
since no, it's a cigar. If you're in the army, you're doing a
So
doing
really,
stuff.
really, what you're saying is it wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, we pretty much already live in that world. Not with. Well, I mean, sans magic. It
And
would just be this world elevated.
Yeah.
As much as I love Harry Potter magic, I don't like their magic either because it scares
Harry?
me. There's ghosts. Some of them are good.
You have a Patronus.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I know what mine would be.
See, there's good and bad magic.
Oh my goodness, my
There's good and
Patronus.
bad tech.
My Patronus would be Oopie. Like I'd be like, oh man, there's a whole bunch of Dementors. Got to get them away from here. Expecto
Oopie.
Patronum, and it's just a little Oopie. Just
And he can't even fly. Oh,
Yeah.
watch, he's just a stuffed animal
Yeah.
form. It's not even.
It's not even- it
It's
just
not even
sits
an air
there.
bison. He's just stuffed animal.
dang it.
Just sits there.
That'd be good.
I like
Maybe we
that.
Pick it.
But no Dementors. Didn't I do it already?
I did one too.
You do?
Yeah.
You
wanna pick another one?
That decision.
Oh no, shots fired.
I would like to meet.
And
Tom Petty.
I told Steve, I was like, I want to be on that table talk, but he was like, you only know him from SpongeBob. I was
What
like,
else does he do?
Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh,
gives
he
a
does
shit.
all the yeah.
And a lot of stuff. If you go on his Wikipedia page, it's so much stuff. Voice actors do a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, one show that really creeped me out back in the day was Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, I did not like
I
Ren and
hate that
Stimpy.
show.
It weirds me out that you liked it. I really never
It just
liked
creeps
it.
me out.
I think it's because it was
When
there.
they do close-ups of like the skin and
SpongeBob
like there's
does it,
always
too.
pus and there's always like gunky stuff. I don't know what it was.
What's the other one? Angry Beavers?
Angry
I like that
Beavers
one.
I like
was good.
Angry Beavers,
That was way
actually.
less like icky
Yeah.
to me.
And they had a cool theme song.
Rock-
Cow
was
and
modern.
chicken.
Oh God,
Oh,
yeah!
cow and chicken.
Oh,
That was
gross.
yeah, that was pretty nasty.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Mom had a chicken, dad had a cow, Mad was
So
proud,
it makes
ding,
it
gare loud, ding, 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 ding.
Oh my God.
I never realized that it was just like.
Country Bumpkin Kids.
Oh my God, that's the actual song. Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Cow,
you ready for this?
chicken.
Cow and chicken.
Kitted Greenman asks, "What did your parents want you to become when you were growing up?"
What did your parents want you to become when you were growing up?
I think my parents just wanted me to go to college. Fuck.
I was gonna make some jokes, but my mom texted me a couple days ago and told me not to make jokes. about certain things. She texted me the other day and told me not to make jokes.
Did your
about
mom's
certain things.
watch your stuff?
She only watches Table Talk because I'm in the thumbnail. If I'm not in the thumbnail, she doesn't know that I'm in a video.
And the live show. My favorite tweet of yours ever was a screenshot of a conversation between you and your mom, and she goes, "Did I just hear you say goddamn?" And then it's a whole list of stuff, dude. Did this just happen? Did you just do this? Are you sure it's this and that?
One time,
I loved it.
My mom, when I went home for Christmas, she said, "Tell that random girl to stop playing unless she's serious." Unless she's serious.
Tell me to stop. Okay,
You
well,
just stop playing.
did you set the
never
record
my
straight?
fault.
You did not set the record straight.
I mean, I never tell my parents. I'm like, my dad thinks that every friend I have that's a girl ever liked me, and it's hard for me to explain to him that none of them have ever liked me.
Oh, hey, no,
none
hey,
of them.
hey,
hey,
stop.
you're worth
Stop.
it.
No, that's
and
not.
you're so handsome.
That's just a fact. That's just
No,
a
it's
fact.
not,
It's
Will.
just a fact. No girl that's ever been my friend was like, I also like Will. Like, nah.
I like Will.
Nah.
I like Will.
Not
I
like
told
that.
you earlier today. If we had met earlier, I know you. Yeah, I know.
If
Oh
only
my
I
God.
wasn't a baby when you were.
If you weren't
That's
born
gross.
when I was already like 16, that's not true.
Rain is 37 right now.
Could be. You don't
Isn't
know.
that Asian growth formula where it's just like they go age 70 is when they actually turn old or something?
growth formula? It's
Not
more
growth
like,
formula. That was worded poorly, I have to admit.
It's more like they don't age until
They turn 70.
Yeah, I'd
So
be
you'll look the
40
same
someday.
until you're.
I think Japanese women have the highest like living rate in the whole world, right? Like it's like
probably.
90.
Why though? I thought
something.
there was a lot of pollution in Asia.
Well, that's now, but back then, back in the good old days, you know.
Yeah, they live
I'm
for a
not
really long
racist.
time.
And there's that island in Japan where it's like
Only
a whole bunch
cats.
of old people. Not
Oh.
that one. Not the one with.
only bunnies.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there's a bunny island, a cat island. There's
Why do you
Suicide
know this?
Mountain.
Why would
Is
you
that
know
what? Is that what One Piece is based on? All these islands that have random crap
Well,
on it?
yeah. I mean, why?
There's-
how do you think they came up with like
All that
pirate
crap.
ideas?
Isn't there an
Yeah.
island of just turtles?
No.
I mean, somewhere, Galapagosy.
Oh, the Galapagos Islands with the giant turtles.
Yeah, there you
Those are
go.
one of
Yeah.
my favorite
There you
animals.
go.
I love foxes and I love Galapagos Island turtles. They're huge turtles. And I just want to, if it was an anime, I'd summon them and I'd be like, this is my turtle.
And then you'd ride him.
Doing my bidding and I hop on his back and he's like, time to go. Let's go fight the bad guys.
Wait, bad guys? You're still gonna fight bad guys?
Hell yeah.
impressive.
Or good guys, depends on what anime.
It depends on what side.
I've never done this before.
You want to
what
do
am I
it from
trying? I'm
that
trying to hit the
side?
camera.
You're trying to
Right?
hit
Yeah,
camera.
you're trying to hit the
You
lens right in the middle.
You better do
it's
it
even
right.
got like a scope for you.
This one's for you, Jesus.
My mom wouldn't like what you just said.
We did it.
That's
So let's do the next question. How about that?
Next question. I think. Oh, there is one left. Oh, I'm
No,
getting
we're
that.
good.
I'm getting that. I think I'm gonna read it anyway.
Let's do it. Just a quick
Oh, what a
one.
dick.
Why don't we just get a quick one in?
a
Wanna get a
quick one.
You want to get a quick one?
We'll do one quick one.
Just real quick.
The last one's real.
Okay.
Let's do another.
Bonjour, yo. Pick what type of language you want to do.
I like it.
Is it
Bonjour,
French
yo.
or is it? If you were to just pack up and go on a road trip right now, where would you go? Your mother's home. I'd fly first class to your
Can't fly,
mother's
it's a
house.
road trip.
You can't. You got. Yeah, it's a road trip.
I drive in my Ford Fiesta straight to your mother's home.
Okay.
Fiesta, gross.
I could pick any car in the world, and I picked
kidding.
the Ford Fiesta. I would drive one too. Ford Fiesta, you out there, please?
Yeah, Will's
Please.
asking for a car.
I'm
Ford
saying
Fiesta,
I
in
need a
case you
car.
didn't get that.
Ford Fiesta.
They already did their car giveaway to tubers.
I know,
you
but I
missed
wasn't.
that train.
I wasn't old enough for that yet. Now I am. Oh, I
That's
ripped
true.
it. If I can go on a road
Where
trip
could we
anywhere.
go?
Wait, it has to be
But
drivable.
it has to be. Yeah,
It
that
has
means
to
it
be
has to be on this
drivable.
continent, though.
Yeah, that bums me out because I want to check out all
Road
of
trip.
Europe.
Oh, Europe.
I'm like, if I could
Yeah.
fly to Europe and then road trip around Europe, that's what I would choose. But if we are stuck to this continent,
Canada.
Guys, did you guys?
I've never been to Canada.
Are you
Alaska,
guys
maybe.
aware that like America is like beautiful in some places? Like there's some places where you breathe in and it smells
wait,
nice.
are there places you? Okay, where have you not been? That's completely strange to you.
Oh,
in
Way too
America?
many things.
I've been most places I have not been. Everything in the north. I
Have you been
not
to Pennsylvania?
No, I don't.
You've
wanna
never been
go
to our
there.
East Coast?
I don't want to see a whole
New
bunch of
York?
Trishes walking around. Never been to
Not
New
a
York.
whole bunch of me's. There are other Hirschbergers though, but not a whole bunch of
That's
me's.
I hope I
adorable.
never meet another Hirschberger in my whole life. I've had my quota.
Well, a lot of the other ones wear hairnets and don't wear jewelry and Pennsylvania Dutch.
Oh, cute.
I don't know where I want to go, but like you look at these landscape paintings that people
Big,
paint.
excellent pie.
Pies.
You know,
yeah,
there are
they do.
animals in America. They're like those like like rabbits and stuff.
And you hunt them.
And
I'm
you
not
eat
gonna
'em.
do that.
You
I'm
can
not.
eat 'em.
I'm
You
gonna be
hunt 'em and
friends
you
with
eat
them.
'em?
I'm one of those people that thinks I can be friends with animals. Like I have some type of divine connection with animals.
Okay, so
It's magic.
clearly you live in a world of magic. Clearly.
Oh, I do.
Telepathically communicating with
This
animals.
is a world of magic.
Oh, see, that's why I do that.
you get
I do.
it.
I
He's
do.
like,
good
I'm
in
completely
this
with the
world.
world the way it is now, where I communicate with animals.
Yeah, I mean, I genuinely believe I have a unique connection with animals where they
Okay.
love me. I'm like, I'm
Well,
pretty
that
sure.
that could be very true.
because
I
I'm the
don't-
gosh darn avatar.
I don't know. I mean, Mac likes you, but Mac likes everyone.
Well, he's a cute dog.
He's really a
and
cute dog.
Cute dogs always like people. So,
no,
well,
but where would
they
I
don't
go?
always like people.
I don't. Okay, is it dangerous?
Don't die.
Are we good?
No, I'm good. I'm just saying
Okay.
it's okay, Trisha. She doesn't like animal. You
Oh.
need to have my power. Then you need to have a divine connection with animals.
Maybe we
I
could
would
speak to
honestly,
them.
I would love having a divine connection with animals because I think animals and I would be on great terms if I could just be like, you stay over there.
But they'll be,
I think
no,
we'd
no,
be-
I want to come sit on your lap.
We'd be completely okay if I'm like, Mama needs to eat her food now.
Don't
You
bother
hang
me.
out in your area and I will come cuddle with you later. Then we'd be fine.
And you
But they're
never
The
like-
come.
problem is that never happens.
No. They're
It's
like
like, give me your food, give me your food, give me your
Yeah.
food, give me your food. Scratch, 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 scratch. Oh, did I scratch your legs all up? My bad. Are you bleeding now? Give me your food, give me your food.
This is like a cat-dog hybrid of sorts.
Yeah, that's
This is how I imagine animals all the time.
All animals.
those are
All
accurate.
animals all the
That's
time.
pretty
It's like a
accurate.
guinea pig. It's like scratching you up. That's sad.
Or like
guinea
you
pigs
have-
are fine. They're in cages.
See, I actually really like lizards
Oh.
and reptiles.
Okay, that's not what a guinea pig is. You don't like fur, is what I'm learning.
That might. Well, because it gets all over your clothes.
Okay, that's
How dare
valid.
you. You're so
That's valid.
And
selfish.
you breathe in, and it could have allergies.
That's true.
You are so selfish, Trisha.
I want my house to be
No.
clean.
Yeah.
Why is that selfish?
Don't you want to help some poor defenseless animal?
By keeping them in the wild where they belong.
Oh yeah, huh?
Makes a good point.
I
That's
accidentally
okay.
did this again.
That's their
I accidentally
house.
made a thing again. I always forget that we throw these and I make
All
something
right.
out of
Is
them.
this
Here
some
you
kind
go.
of like tension?
It's a centipede that's gonna crawl into you.
You know,
Okay,
I
it's a
can't.
paper
I can't
centipede.
hear centipede anymore without thinking of human centipede. Isn't that
Oh,
disturbing?
that's really messed up. That's gonna fuck up your brain.
I never
Ew.
watched it. Thank God.
Oh, I watched Tosh. What did he do? It's really funny. You should watch that because he makes fun of the whole
Tosh
Doesn't
film.
he
Point
film
out?
Yeah,
people reacting to stuff?
No. It wasn't reacting. It was just him giving a
That's the Fine
review.
Bros.
Yeah, he's just reviewing it basically.
I swear to God, Tosh Point did like filmed the audience reaction to Two Girls, One Cup or something like that. I remember
That
some
happens.
yeah.
That
I never
happens a
see
lot.
any of that stuff. Anything that people are like, oh, it's
it's
gross.
disgusting.
I'm like, okay, well then I won't look at it.
I was
Yeah.
in the office the day that Joe was watching Human Centipede because
He was just
this
straight
was
watching it?
way back in the beginning of SourceFed when Movie Club was on SourceFed as
You guys-
weekend content. And yeah, this was like this first or second one ever. And I think it was Joe and Steve, maybe, or Joe and Elle. They chose Human Centipede.
Why would they
I was
do
like,
that?
you're asking everyone out there to
Why
watch
would they do that?
And so then Joe's sitting there in his desk, literally, with his headphones in.
looking
like
mad.
This.
Yep, yeah, like that.
Like, dude, you picked that.
Wait, is that a feeling of
Yeah,
of
he was not
fear
into
and
it.
despair?
Yeah, it was like disgust.
Okay.
I bet he laughed a lot during it too.
He
Like,
was.
Did he
I
laugh
didn't
at
hear
all?
any laughter.
Oh my, he was
He
just
was just
straight
kind
disgusted.
of upset. I
There's a
think.
human centipede too.
Who no?
Don't watch it.
There's
I
There could
didn't.
also be a Two Girls, One Cup too.
Gross.
See,
Human Centipede.
it's called Three Girls, One Shot Glass, and I directed it.
no,
Let's
you're a better man than that.
Yeah,
I was a dark time, 2007,
facing this way.
How old are you then?
12. Actually,
You
how
were
old-
not
I don't
12.
know how old I was in 2007.
That's really young. You're so young.
Three
might have been
Girls,
younger
One
than
Shot
that.
Glass,
No,
directed by William Haynes.
I was 13 or
Impressive.
14. You know, I'm just
13
like
or
you guys.
I graduated high school in 06.
We could have been friends.
No, we could not have.
been friends.
We could not have.
You could have been my babysitter.
I
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
could've
that
been
probably
the
would have
babysitter.
happened. You
Yeah,
still are.
to some degree, I absolutely still am. Good call.
Is that every?
Quick.
Your mama says, "What's your life story?"
That is not a quick one.
No, it says it goes. Yeah, says, "What opinion have you had in the past that you are embarrassed about today?"
Okay. When I was really, really young, I thought that we did not actually land on the moon. I thought that was a hoax because I saw a bunch of pictures where the crosshairs don't make any sense in the picture, but it's just that the lens is like in a different focus, and I didn't know
Really?
that. I literally thought the moon landing was a complete hoax.
I think I've been the
hoax.
same since I was born.
You've been
Well,
the same.
I've
You
had
never
no change of
aged.
opinions.
Even your hair.
I can't think of any.
Really? No, think about high school. Like, what did
I
you
think
believe? Like, did you believe in love? Because you know that's bullshit.
I mean, it's hard
You
to
guys are so
say.
sad.
But it's kind of like when you're younger, I was never homophobic. But I remember when I was growing up in the community I grew up in, people were always like, ooh, that's gay, let's not talk about it. And I was under the impression that we shouldn't talk about those types of things. But as I got older, I was like, oh, it's not a bad thing. It's not weird. It's like people teach their kids the dumbest crap.
Well, I think
I'm not saying my parents taught me that.
once
They
the
never
baby
taught me
boomer
that.
generation
My parents
dies, I
definitely
think
never
we're all
taught me that.
safe.
We're all okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I love my parents and all, but your peers are like some of the dumbest people I've ever met.
Oh, there you
Like,
go.
they don't like vaccinations. They're like, why would I give my kids medicine?
It gonna give him autism, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not, motherfucker.
People are so dumb.
Who was that started that? Jenny McCarthy? Is that the
I
woman?
think she had a big deal to do with why
Yeah,
people
she's
believe
the
that now.
spokeswoman that like turned it into a movement to
You
like
should.
not get
So
vaccinated.
love everybody you know, and watch Jimmy Kimmel's video where he talks about the vaccination, and I promise that I'm gonna end this right now.
I
They
wish
all
that just
keep
spoke in
going
the
towards
eye.
DJ.
Well, that has been. Oh shoot, I had a burp in me. It didn't come out. It just
Okay.
it's like
Oh, it's
kinda-
swallowed it again?
It's stuck.
Ooh, it's stuck. All right.
Turn to barf.
No.
Let's
Vomit
see.
free since 2011.
Oh wait.
Welcome back to Table
I thought
Talk.
I was doing the intro.
Oh yeah, you do it.
Welcome back to Table Talk, the show where we talk about your topics submitted via the hashtag Table Talk or on Reddit r/SourceFed. My name's Kenny Huynh, and today I am joining.
William Haynes.
And Reina Scully.
I don't think I've ever done it correctly once.
Really?
I mean, you actually paid attention.
I've watched so many episodes where I've just memorized it.
Really?
I did that too, though. The first time I came on, I was like, "Oh right, I watch
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
every day."
every day.
And now you know it,
For
huh?
4 years.
I don't know anything like that.
Really?
I don't even think I remember the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Yeah, I do actually. They made us do that every day. That's so like.
That's wrong.
That's just the government. What if I don't
I
believe
had
in
no
that?
idea what it meant as a kid.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I knew what it
Just like-
meant.
Well,
I knew
had-
about freedom and liberty at 5 years old.
I had like a hipster girl that came in and made like a big fuss that was like, I don't submit to your God. And she made like a whole big stink about having to do that every day. And then she got sent to the office and then her parents freaked out. It was real gross and ugly and nasty.
But luckily it's America. Nothing ever really happens to you. Like, this is North Korea. You would have been gone by the morning. There would have been no more of you. But still, you could say whatever you want. Tell you what, if you're 5 years old, write on a piece of paper, I hate Obama. Nothing will happen to you. That's the
true.
qualities of America.
Because you're allowed to be free and
Yeah.
have opinions.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Anyway, before we get into more dangerous topics, please, Kenny,
Should we-
be our
Isn't
guest.
there a sponsor?
It's in
No.
the end. It's at the end.
Okay. All right, well, before we get started, I'm very excited to be here.
Yay!
I've always wanted to be on Table Talk.
Why?
Because it's a
Who
fun
did you
Why?
really want to be on it with?
What? I don't know.
I mean, me, right? Like, I'm.
Reina.
Yeah! Asian power!
Raina's for sure my favorite host.
Yeah,
Asian power. That's why.
You both are great. I love you
I'm
guys.
like part Asian in
No,
in
you're
heart.
not.
In a heart.
Oh.
In a heart. I should get an honorary Japanese certificate. Like, I love y'all.
Oh, wait.
I'm not Japanese.
I know, not you, but like I'm saying y'all out there. Like, my friend Jack Borja, who I haven't
That
spoken
doesn't
to in
sound
like 5
Japanese.
years, he was half Japanese.
Okay. All right, half. By the way, I have an anime for you. It's about the Japanese gods, and you're gonna love it because it's real. Yeah.
That sounds actually really
Well,
interesting.
it's a derivative. It's
show is this?
noragami.
It's a
Noragami.
manga- a
It's an
noragami?
anime.
What does that mean?
Noragami. It means stray god, but it's really good.
I love mythology. I remember when I was growing up, I always liked Greek mythology. I was like, oh, Hermes, that's cool. A bunch of different gods, but they're also people. It's like they're characters.
Yeah.
And then I found out, I remember I was actually sitting over there when I worked for the PDS, and I had nothing to do. So I would go on Wikipedia and read everything about Japanese mythology and watch that's nothing better than having a job where you don't have to do shit.
Yeah.
Well, don't tell them.
Well,
Like,
actually,
now they're gonna know.
This isn't when I was an editor. That was when I was an intern. But yeah.
Times were different back then. Me
Times
too,
were-
actually.
yeah.
When I was an intern, there was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
I was never an intern here.
Yeah, you kind of just got a job.
Yeah, I just got a job here.
Yeah, that's kind of how they do it now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're
That
an
must
adult.
be nice.
Should I explain who I am and what
Yeah.
I do here?
Oh yeah, that'd be great. What do you do here, Kenny?
We know you worked out before you got on camera. He was doing push-ups over there, so they would.
So my official title is the social media editor, which is a very vague and not descriptive title.
But you
That's a
remember
good thing.
all those
Yeah.
videos on Facebook that
Yeah.
got 1 million plus views every time? That was
That's
Kenny.
all thanks to
all
Kenny.
me.
How did that feel when you first got the job and like literally those videos just were like popping up?
I was like,
Blown
I don't know. It was really exciting because I was like, I've never like made anything that's gotten that many views before. So like, seeing that was like my first 1 million views.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Do you like it?
I
You
love
like
it. Yeah, I love working
You
here.
don't have to lie.
What?
You
Okay.
probably
It's really terrible.
you work in this hallway right over
Yeah, right
here,
over here.
which
Very
is
far
where-
from us.
Which is where
Yeah.
if you work here, you're gonna have to go through there at some point. And I feel like you overhear the worst shit.
No,
here.
it's great. I love it.
Do you?
Yeah. It's always so interesting. Like, you guys just talk about weird things.
Always,
true.
though.
I can just drop in.
But that can happen anywhere, because first of all, we're loud.
No,
all of our voices
you're
per-
loud.
I'm not
Nah, you
loud.
Oh, you are
are
so loud.
I'm so loud.
Raina, I know that you're at work the minute you get here. The minute you get, we all know. It's
What do I say? I don't even say anything in the morning.
laughing and talking.
I don't even laugh that much. Is it my shoes that make noise?
Also, clack, 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 clack. I love it. I do love working here too.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do next in my life.
I don't know either. Like, I'm not gonna lie. My 5-year plan was to work here when I moved to LA. And so, like, I'm already here, so I'm a little ahead by 5 years.
Hashtag goals or something? Goals.
I have like no other career goals right now. I'm just
No.
kind of just going with it.
Well, that's okay. I mean, you achieved what you're supposed to now. You can relax a little bit and then kind of formulate your
Oh,
plans. from there.
hell no. I don't believe in relaxing. You achieved your goals, put them up
Well-
10,000.
Yeah, but that's why he doesn't sleep. He's a crazy man
Yeah.
now. Well, he's a crazy person now.
I'm always doing this.
I just started like a new class of a new animation class online that I want to do because like I want to get better at my animation skills. So,
Wait! Studio Ghibli released their animation software for free.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Really?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did. It's called Open Tunes, I think. Or wait, that sounds like real gross and
Yeah,
sexy.
which is
Remind me
it's,
later.
it's like apparently it's like from Kiki's Delivery Service and I think Lupin, whatever that style animation is, which is my favorite. Apparently, like they lifted the copyright ban on it
Yeah.
or
And
it's
something.
totally
or-
free?
And yeah, it's totally free. It's open source. And movies like Balto. Do you remember that wolf movie?
Yes,
Yeah.
but it
That
was beautiful.
that was done
and
on
it
it
was
too.
beautiful.
Yeah. Oh,
Disney.
Steven Universe is done on it too.
I've never
I
seen
thought that was on Toon Boom.
Maybe it's not Steven Universe. Well, no, one of maybe it's the other one with Kristen Shaw in it. I can't remember, but one of those is on. I thought it was Steven Universe. I thought that was the name I saw on it, but
Well, we'll
I'll
look
give
it
you
up
the link later,
Okay,
yeah.
send me the link. I'm gonna download that. But I'm really bad at like character animation. But
oh, you might learn
all right,
from
well,
this.
I drew my first topic.
Yeah.
And it's very fitting. It's very fitting. All right, so Matthew Quigley.
Scully.
I'm Sam Basher.
And I'm William Haynes.
And today we want to. And this episode's brought to you by the NHTSA. They want to remind you that this holiday season, don't go drunk driving. Be safe. If you're going to drink, find a friend who can drive you. You don't want to endanger yourself, the people in your car, or anybody else on the road.
I hate drunk drivers.
Nobody
and
likes drunk driving.
yeah, you should hate them. In fact, back in 2012, over 10,000 people were killed in drunk driving related crashes. Please don't become a part of that statistic.
We love you too much. Please don't do that. Be safe this holiday season.
Who's gonna watch Table Talk?
Good point. On to the questions. From Reddit, we have Strimson's Moose Meat. What book are you currently reading? And any suggestions for us, the viewers, to seek out and read?
Ooh.
I'm currently reading, I'm not going to be able to say the title, but it's about quantum physics and quantum entanglement, everything. It's basically like
What?
the most dumbed down version, watered down version you can learn. Because it's super interesting, because
It
like
is.
after Interstellar, like I already love science, but after I saw that, I was like, I want to kind of learn a little bit more, so I'm trying to learn. It teaches you, fuck you. It teaches me the plausibility of like certain technologies in sci-fi.
The plausibility.
The plausibility.
Hello, I want to know about the world around me so I can be
I watch
prepared.
anime 20 hours a day.
You shut the freak up, man! God damn it!
Oh, man.
I hope I'm never that mad about anything in my life.
Yeah, right.
I hope not.
Especially not anime.
You said something true about me! Don't say something true!
That's the book I'm reading.
That was
That's fantastic. Wait, but you can't say the title of the book? I want to know what
It's
it
probably
is.
long.
Bring it in tomorrow.
You don't want to know what it is.
Why not? Maybe I'm a nerd too. Maybe I want to know.
I started reading a book. Tales from Earthsea. Which one did I get? I forget which one I get. I started reading it, and I was like, "Oh man, I love this book so much." It's about this guy named Ged, and he's doing some magic. And you may recall a few weeks ago, my apartment rained down
pee.
urine from the ceiling.
Oh yeah, that is a real thing that
soaked your
happened.
bed.
I only
TV.
own like 7 things in this world, and I was like,
TV.
"Oh, my book." Well, I was like, "Oh, okay, well."
That's actually sad.
But it was a really cheap book. It was like $7. I can literally just go buy it now.
Plus, it's a paperback.
Yeah, it's a paperback.
It's no big deal.
Yeah. And so that was like, well, that. Oh well.
Oh well.
How far did you get up to?
Probably like 30 pages in.
Would you recommend it?
Oh yeah, I would definitely recommend it because it's real crazy and out there. There's witches and stuff in it, and they
Witches.
speak in tongues.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, and it's like apparently it's what Hayao Miyazaki he derives all his like inspiration from those books, and it's like one of the inspirations for my favorite movie, Nazca the Valley of the Wind. Real nerdy crap.
Oh yeah.
I watch anime 20 hours a day. Shut up, man!
Please
that's
get
really
that
weird.
upset over everything.
Any question? What time is it, Will?
11:30.
What about you?
Right now, I'm reading Devil in the White City.
Is that one of them Japanese books you be
No,
reading?
no.
Don't
it's
you read a lot of
actually-
Japanese books?
I do. I read a lot of Japanese
In
books.
Japan-tea?
Yeah, I read a lot of Japanese books in Japan.
In katakana?
No, it's not katakana.
What's the other one?
Kanji and hiragana.
Oh.
What the hell is that?
This is the nerdiest conversation. Let's see. The Japanese books I'm reading are not that interesting, so I'm not going to talk about it. I'm actually reading light
They're
novels.
love books.
No, they're not.
They're romance.
I'm reading Black Bullets light novel. Okay.
Kirito.
No.
You look like
Ew.
the sun on a morning star,
Okay,
and I
first
love
of
you.
all, it's Kirito, and I don't like Kirito. You'd know that if you paid attention.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But interesting that you were reading a book about science. I was at a bookstore a couple months ago, and I was like, some things, like, I'm not about possessions, but I saw that there's the Dalai Lama book about science that he wrote, and I was like,
That's super cool.
this might be too much for me, but I want to own it just because I want to have a book with the Dalai Lama's face
It's
on
just
it.
going to be a coffee table book then for you.
It's exactly what it is, a coffee
Okay.
table. But if I had a coffee table, I would put it on there, but that's what it's for.
If you had
Aaron has a
anything.
coffee
If I had
table.
anything, yeah.
I recommend Maze Runner, man. I wouldn't recommend that to people.
Really?
Like I read it and then I was just like, that was kind of a waste of time for me.
No.
Yeah, the whole series though.
There's
the
a
whole
lot of
series.
boy drama in that book.
Wait, did you see the movie?
I didn't see the movie.
I was really unpopular, but everyone loved the movie. Apparently, I thought it was a piece of crap. I thought it was so bad. Like,
Did you read the book first?
Yes.
That's
See,
why.
that's the thing is, if you read any source material before watching the film adaptation of
Yeah.
it, you're gonna hate it, no
yeah.
matter
no,
what.
but I am very good about going in
Other than
blind.
Harry Potter.
I read Harry Potter. I still like the movies, but like I went
Harry
in
Potter's a
blind.
masterpiece.
It is.
Yeah.
Wait, so okay, I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off. You
No,
went
you're
in
fine.
blind
No,
and
no,
yet-
I was
Actually,
pausing because I
and-
forgot what I was saying.
I read the series of unfortunate events. I read all those books
God, that
as
movie
most
was
people.
Oh, I love that.
And I was like, those movies are bad too. But in hindsight, actually, you just reminded me. I think the Jerry Seinfeld, Jerry Springer, Jim Fallon, Jim Carrey. Mental process.
That's
out
how you
loud.
had to get through
yeah.
the book to Jim Carrey.
I think if
a weird place to start.
If anybody was gonna play Count Olaf, I'm glad it was Jim Carrey. But if you take him out of the movie looks really cool.
Yeah, the world they built is
Yeah.
really, really cool. I won
I
a
didn't see the
tour.
movie.
Yeah.
I won a tour to go see the set.
Did you?
When they built it, and I was like, it was cool.
You've done a lot of weird stuff, especially with Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
If you ever bring up you ever see the SpongeBob movie, Sam? Well, I did go to the red carpet premiere.
The yellow carpet premiere.
The yellow
Oh,
SpongeBob.
cute.
And I met the actor, and I had peed. I peed a little bit. I was so excited. I was like, because he didn't do the voice, and I wanted him to do the voice.
Because everybody.
Wait,
wants
is
to
this
do
a real story? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a real story. I was a huge fucking nerd. I was a huge nerd.
Was?
I was a huge
Okay.
nerd.
I wish this was like a year ago instead of like.
I was 50.
But yeah, go ahead and read some goddamn books.
Yeah,
Don't be
read
dumb.
Devil in the White City. The first couple chapters are a little annoying and hard to get through, much like all anime is.
Yeah.
Everything's an exposition, but it's actually
As
fantastic.
Sam says, muscle through the first 3 seasons.
Oh, yes. Ooh,
God
yes.
damn, that's why I won't watch Supernatural. It's a stupid ass show. I worked through
Wait,
4 seasons.
You continued watching it?
I watched 22 episode, 1 hour long
1 hour
episodes. I was
That
like,
show's highly acclaimed, I heard.
"Ah."
No.
But you know I don't watch anything but anime for 20 hours a day.
There you go.
I just listen to Stephen Hawking.
Ooh, my phone vibrated and I sat directly on it. Okay.
On to the next.
The most emotionally. Guys.
Movie or TV show?
Guys.
I think I know what your answer
Oh yeah,
is.
we all know what
Guys,
your answer
guys,
is.
Guys, have you heard of One Piece?
Kaizo.
Kaizo, what do you want that is? I'm
yeah.
such a nerd.
Yeah.
It's definitely One Piece. It makes sense though, because for those of you who don't know what One Piece is, it's an anime about, Monkey D. Luffy, little guy in a red sweater who wants to be
Red sweater?
It's a vest.
vest,
It's a red vest.
red vest,
Come on,
who
Will.
wants to be the
Come on.
king of the pirates. What I love
Which
about
he will be.
yeah, which he, I mean, it's got
There's no like.
there's no
it's
doubt.
obvious.
When
It's
you're
very
part of the
obvious.
Mugiwara crew, you don't doubt it. That's
Mugiwara no Ichimi.
that's what we are. But what I like about One Piece is that it's the most amazing story, like character development story. Because if you look at
So deep.
I just passed like
It's so long. How can you talk character development about a
Okay.
show that has over fucking 9 million episodes?
Yeah.
Of course there's gonna be fucking character
only-
development. That's bullshit if there
Yeah.
isn't. What if they were the fucking same? Like they are
Yeah.
Detective Conan and his like balls.
yeah, see, but there's also a love in that too.
Yeah.
I also love animes that where they're like, okay, the main character is the smartest guy that's ever
Yeah.
lived. He's never wrong, and he
no,
really is never wrong. Like
Wait,
Co-
what?
Detective
Luffy?
Conan-
Or- oh, you're
no,
talking
no,
about-
well, Luffy.
Because Luffy's supposed
Luffy's
to be
never-
flawed.
he's an
That's-
He's
idiot.
flawed. He's flawed.
He's supposed to be flawed, and that's why he's cool.
He has had his ass beat,
Yeah.
but
See,
like
that's the best part. Like Luffy does lose
Yeah.
in One Piece. Like he's not undefeatable.
Yeah.
he's not undefeatable.
Well, okay, I like One Piece because that universe evolves with it, and I really like when there's in that world there is a global impact on whatever's happening. Like for example, the Grand Line permeates all things, so
Right.
like obviously they're like it's a very clear arc and moment. Like when they approach, why is there there are no spoilers? They approach it, whatever it happens.
Yeah.
That's like 50
but-
episodes in, and if
Right.
you're a true nerd, that's about 2 days.
And I know they don't really age necessarily, but it's different than things like Detective Conan. By the way,
Where
I
they
love
really
Detective
don't.
Conan. They really don't
No,
age.
they
They've
really
had
don't.
19 Christmases,
No,
okay?
no.
Fucking 19 Christmases, and they can't refer back to them ever. They can never be like, remember last Christmas when this happened? Because it didn't happen.
He's like, I'm still 16. We're still in high school.
yeah, or I'm
Oh.
still 8 years old. I'm still in first
I was
grade.
thinking like One Piece doesn't have Christmas. I'm like,
They do have
They-
snow episodes.
Well, no.
And every episode's a beach episode.
They do have beach episodes too. Like every anime has to have those. But I feel like that they time the snow episodes in One Piece with
I
Christmas because
I love the snow episodes. Anything
of every show.
Of every show. Even like fucking Sword Art Online, every Inuyasha where there's snow. I don't know why. Like snow's like a big deal for me
It is a big
personally. I don't know
deal.
what it is.
It's such a mood setter.
it's so pretty.
Yeah.
It's very like
It's
artistic.
romantic. They
Yeah.
make it romantic for
Do
some
make it
reason.
romantic.
They do.
That's not really in our culture. We don't get kissy
No,
on
you
Christmas.
do. Christmas in New York is so romantic and
it
beautiful. It's
does.
literally that encompassed.
I'm
altogether.
from California.
Yeah, so
There's-
we don't get it.
It doesn't snow here. You don't want to huddle up with anybody. Don't touch me. It's too hot.
What is that?
That's the one thing I don't miss is snow. Snow is awful.
Snow's awful. Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know. You
Snow's
don't know.
the
Have you
worst.
never
All
had
right.
snow?
No, I've never been like woken up and like, oh, it's snowing.
No. It
I've
doesn't work like
I've
that.
like walked outside and there's like 2 feet of snow. I'm like,
And it's a
Where are you
nightmare.
from?
Virginia.
Virginia?
Yeah, near DC.
Oh,
It's bad.
yeah.
Oh my God, the storm from I think 6 years ago. What didn't it destroy DC and Virginia? Like the snowstorm, because it destroyed us.
Apocalypse.
Yeah,
Snowpocalypse.
and it's
Oh,
so
yeah.
weird because people down there, like you're used to how
Right.
many ever feet of snow, but you're not used to like 10 feet of snow,
Yeah, it's
like
like-
all of a sudden randomly. So that was awful,
Yeah.
and nobody had shovels.
It was so bad. We didn't have like I was in college, but like we didn't have classes for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that
And it
sounds
was
about
like-
right.
That sounds cool.
No, it's cool for the first 2 days, but then like it's really boring because like you're stuck at home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
you
it's
run
like
out
a-
of shit to do.
Yeah.
And then what if you get hungry? And it's also scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In New York, by the way, they don't give a fuck how bad the snow is.
Really?
Yeah, you are missing your day of
No,
work.
people in New
You're
York
gonna
are
you're gonna
different.
use up your work or sick day, and it doesn't matter because if the trains run, which they always
When
do,
they're underground.
yeah,
too,
and
so it
they'll
doesn't
always
bother
run
them.
because they light the rails on fire at night to make sure they
Really?
don't freeze. Yeah, because if it
had no
freezes,
idea.
it like gets smaller.
Dangerous ass job.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Sounds
you know
fun.
the train I was on derailed, right?
Oh, yeah,
like
what
it
happened?
happens. It happens like apparently kind of often where the rails shrink from being so cold,
Yeah.
and they derail from it. So they have to light them on fire every night when it snows to make sure that they expand at the right rates.
Right now, I feel like everything has happened to you.
It's so weird. You know, when I was younger, I used to not think that. I was like, no, like things just happen. If everybody paid attention more often, they'd feel the same way I do. No,
No.
weird shit has happened to me.
Yeah,
a
weird
lot
shit
of
is
weird
happening.
shit.
But now that you mention it, I think New York is like the most anime town because it's the only place that people are like, fuck it, I'm just walk in the snow. I'll just do whatever.
Well, okay, the thing I hate about New York and snow and all that is, first of all, everywhere smells like piss always.
Yeah.
When the snow runs, everything is piss. That's what happens in New York. Everything becomes piss.
It must suck being smart and knowing about germs and also living in New York.
It's disgusting.
It's like, humans, the more of us that come together, the nastier it gets. Just like any animal. Been to any concert, don't breathe in.
Did you guys answer the question?
Affected you the most emotionally.
Yours has, I think mine has to be like, mine is anime. It's so
It's okay.
embarrassing.
It's okay.
Is it Studio Ghibli or is it like a real anime? I don't
feel
know.
the same way.
Is
Your
it
voice
Ghibli?
is totally back. That's weird.
Who are you asking?
Me. Me. All of me.
I want to say Ghibli too because
do
it's very
too.
inspiring. But I'd say in my most current life, my most recent life, it has been One Piece for me too.
My most current life.
The past 2 years. I remember I started watching it because of SourceFed. It was one of the first things I watched on Anime Club. Yeah, and I just got hooked on it, and I really liked how Luffy really does develop as a person.
It's too good.
And what anime teaches you that real life won't teach you, like what we have in like our modern day cultures, everybody's like, okay, you made it, you're successful. And, like imagine like there is no limit to how good you could be. I always think about Goku, like he's just like screaming and yelling until he gets to the next thing.
He's overpowered. Like he always wins. Like I hate
That's who I'm talking about. Oh, some people he does.
Not against One Punch Man.
Oh, yeah.
I need to watch that because like
It's so good. You'd love it. It's a fucking parody. The whole thing's a parody.
I was thinking
That's
about
comedy.
this earlier, but like I haven't watched a new anime in like years.
Yeah.
Oh, One Punch Man!
I will get on it.
It's so good!
What's good about anime is that it will go on forever.
No!
I've been watching Naruto since
It
I was.
ended.
It ended though.
Yeah.
But like, for me to be 22 and I was like, I didn't even have pubic hairs when that shit came out, but maybe 1 or 2.
Oh.
But like, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
feel you.
16.
Let's see. Mine has to be Studio Ghibli, just because it has to be from childhood. And I mean, I've seen all anime, but I watched like creepy anime when I was younger, like Invader Lum.
Where did you find this shit? Just on
In
TV?
Japan, no, in Japan, because like there's no restrictions or whatnot in Japan, and they don't care that
Really?
not really. You
can watch anything?
Yeah, you can watch anything you want, except like porn.
But,
Which is crazy.
Porn's like mosaic.
You can watch these cartoons, little kids, when people getting murdered, but hey,
Porn?
those
No.
genitals-
No,
no.
genitals only. This is what they all look
Yeah.
like.
They're all pixels.
Yeah. Studio Ghibli, probably. Nausicaa's the first one I've ever seen in my life.
Really? Was
Yeah.
it?
I think it came out the year before I was born. And then it was Totoro, then Kiki, and then Mononoke, and onward. Oh no, there's also Castle in the Sky. Laputa? Laputa. I don't know how to say it in English. Laputa?
Lapita?
Lapita?
I don't know.
Oh, I gotta go now.
Wait, I got fire my.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you got to.
Watch me hit this lens.
We'll cry.
I want you to so bad. Well, you can
okay.
see it. You can see it, Chris.
Chris is all like,
all
aim
right
it this
there.
way.
Somehow you can tell. All right. G.
Catherine from Twitter goes, if you were the human embodiment of a website, which website would you be?
Smash.com.
What?
What's Smash.com?
What is Smash.com?
I made it up. It better not be taken. As soon as it's done, I'm gonna go look and I'm gonna
It's
get
definitely taken.
It's definitely
Yeah,
taken. I hope it's something like Smash Bros. Related.
it. Yeah. I hope it's
better
to a
be.
link.
Oh yeah, I hope it's
porn.
porn.
I mean, probably.
that's what we
porn.
were. Yeah, that's
was
what you're
a-
counting on.
If I was a website,
I'm pretty sure I'm Kotaku. Just like straight up, I'm just Kotaku.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm iFunny. It's an app mainly, but they have a website too. It's all it is all the stupid memes on the internet. You know how I text you like every meme I ever find, every GIF I ever get, like, and everybody loves it, right? No one ever
Everybody's
gets
like-
annoyed when I
everybody-
send it. I'd probably be
Does that count?
baller.
Does that count?
She hit the top of the lands. That was not.
Where did that come from?
It
That
counts.
counts.
Appears. They appear if you ever make it.
Don't move this. This is
Okay.
where I hit it from.
Okay.
This is where I got it.
Your congratulations.
Thank
what
you.
were we talking about?
Oh,
what
website you'd be.
iFunny. That's an app, not a website.
It's a website. I'm fucking meme based. I'm meme based.
Beam base.
Meme base.
Meme based.
That's who you are.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know what website I'd be. I actually, Here's the thing about social media. Everybody who complains about social media, everybody's like, man, Facebook's so boring. It's not that Facebook is boring, it's that your friends are boring.
All right.
Facebook sucks. No, your friends are sucky people. I love Twitter. I love Twitter.
You think?
Twitter
Yeah,
is
but
great.
it's
Is that
who?
you?
Is it you? It's not what you love.
Yeah, it's because I follow mostly comedians and they say jokes, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna write some jokes too, and that's all I spend my time doing, that and watching anime.
Yeah. All right. Well, you moved it. Now you're never gonna hit the lens.
You're right. So yeah, I like Twitter. What's it say, Sim?
There's another
And
one.
we got another question from Reddit. I has big balls. Who's your role model? You guys have
I'm
role
interested to
models?
know who's your role model, Steve.
Steve.
Damn it!
Steve. Oh, sorry. It's not at work today. I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. Sam, who's your role model?
Is it Steve?
Steve. My role model. Whew. I used to have role models. I don't think it's good to have role models. Is it good to have role models? People say
Interesting.
you shouldn't have role models, or you shouldn't look up to real people.
And what? Just believe in yourself.
Well, you should believe
and
in
be
yourself.
limitless.
Yeah,
you're right.
Interesting.
I mean, that's